الموت للموت. شيروا بقى الحلقة دي، قلت لها بقى واحد صاب من القاتل قاتل
مم.
قاتل. بص حاجة كده في تريشيك.
على فكرة أنا بدأت الستريم.
طيب ماشي قشطة، ايه المشكلة؟
ماشي.
فبيقولوا كلام قبيح هنا.
لا أنا بس إيه، كنت عاوز أقول حاجة بس مش عارف أقول إيه. المهم إن شاء الله دي هتكون أول تجربة وأول انطباع للعبة بانشر جوست أوف نيو ايدن. يلا بينا نبدأ.
هوبا.
هوبا. خليها ستوري ولا ايزي ولا خليها نورمال؟
لا لعبة ستوري.
لعبة ستوري؟ لا يا عم، نورمال يكون أحسن بكتير.
الاتنين زي بعض.
يا راجل
الاتنين زي بعض.
انت جربت انا
شوف
واحدة.
انا بلعب نورمال. نورمال والستوري الاتنين زي بعض. نفس مش هتحس بفرق يعني. لو انت بتجيبهم تو هيت يعني. تضربهم قبل ما يضربوك.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
انت سكت عشان في مشهد قبيح جه قدامك دلوقتي.
فين ده؟
انت فتحت الجيم ولا لسه؟
فتحت الجيم بس لسه ما فيش مشهد ده
لسه؟
ولا حاجة.
هيجي
راجل
لك.
ومراته وهو قاعدين نايمين بكل
Dreamed of
احترام.
clouds, great long fluffy bastards, low
اسمه
over
ريد.
the sea.
اسمه ريد ده.
مم.
احلى ريد ده ولا ايه؟
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest
مين ايبس ده؟
ocean.
مين ايه؟
ايبس. بتقول له ان هو اللي هي حلمت بايبس.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
برضو ما جاليش. برضو اليوتيوب
Welcome to America.
ما بعتليش
Something's bothering you.
حضرتك طلعت.
Charles's letter.
اسمها انتيا.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy
برضو ماي
business.
لاف.
Red, you best be ready.
متخافش
I'll
انا
be
جنبك.
careful, Master Duarte.
حتى تحترق النجوم.
انت بتترجم من هنا ولا ايه؟
Your
ترجم لك.
apprentice stands ready to serve.
وهوب دبل كيك.
Come on, Atea, we need to go. Night beat.
عدت.
عاوز يعمل حمام.
Rolling the grave.
راجل مزنوق.
Gallant to the last.
يا ولية
Life
سيبيني
to the
يخرب
living.
بيتك.
Death to the dead.
Consider our lovers,
مش عايز اقول لك ان صورة
Antea
الصب ميل
ثواني
بتاعت
ثواني.
the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all, to haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror.
ده تشارلز ده اللي بيحكي ميت
I,
اصلا.
Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
عاوزين يرفعوا التعويذة أو الكورس اللي
لعنة.
حصلت اللعنة. كنت بتقول ايه بقى الصابنين عندك ايه؟
والله انا فاكر
If this is June, I'd hate to see
صميل
January.
صميل عامل صميل جامدة أوي
Wanted
أوي
to
أوي
feel the
أوي
backside
أوي
off in the summertime. I'd
ده
have
ايه
stayed in Scotland.
لميراج ولا ده ايه؟
لا
London was much
البانشر.
better.
أنا
بانشر؟
هشير الحلقة التالتة دلوقتي.
Cold as a bishop's arse, and twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
يلا يا ست الكل خلاص خلينا نخلص.
دي مين دي؟
You'd better be at the tavern
بتترفع.
with a hot
عايزين نخلص
grog
عايز أخش.
or two.
أسجل ميراج.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
لا ثانية بس، هو انا ممكن ازود القصص اللي هنا؟
ممكن.
منين؟ من اوبشنز؟
ما تزودهوش قوي عشان خاطر ما تبقاش ايه، هيقلب معاك زي ضباب كده فاهم، مش هتبقى لا مش هتبقى لذيذة يعني.
لا بس هو عشان النور ضارب في عينيا اصلا، ف اللي هو ايه اللي هو جاما ده؟ هو ده. ازود مثلا 65. حلو كده. النور ضارب في عينيا، فهو اصلا
Have I
مخلي
mentioned how
الشاشة
grim this
قدامي
place
سودا.
is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
بتجري بالشفت
تجري بالشفت طبعا.
E or W. في حد
I think we
عمال
can get through
يتسراي.
here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
شكرا على الفولو. دي حاجة يعني. ده ايه الايتم اللي انا اخدته ده؟ مش معنى.
Looks steady enough.
مش اوكي.
Watch out!
طب ايه انتي هربتي وسبتيه جوه؟
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome
ما
here?
ينفعش ادخل تاني صح؟
Keep going. I'll find a
لا
way to
هتلاقي
get out.
المدخل على الشمال.
هو في مكان هنا كده.
Practices.
هنزل في الارض دي ولا ايه؟ ولا-
هتكسر كده زي خشب كده.
I can break my way through here.
في مدخل اهو.
اقفشوا. اقفشوا ما تسيبوش. عمو باسم. لا عمو باسم.
طب هو بينط عادي؟ طب ايه؟
لا
هعمل
مش
ايه؟
بنط، انت بالاي تطلع بالاي. دبليو اي يطلع.
في جسم المفروض ينط من عليه.
تك اي.
اوكي.
وانا اصلا بلعبها بالكنترولر ما بلعبهاش بال.
في حد هو قدامي. اوكي. ده فيه هيفي اتاك.
مم.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these specters watching the
وانا مش عارف، وانا لو شغلت الريكورد
Maybe.
دلوقتي
But
هيلقط
are they
صوتك؟
keeping people outside town? Or are they
لو
keeping them
شغلت
in?
الريكورد هيعمل ايه؟
هيلقط صوتك ولا لا؟
آه
هيلقط
هو انت
الصوت ولا لا؟
بتشغل الريكورد من ايه؟
من الشادو بلاي.
هيلقط صوتي لان انا
لا
هيبقى على الديسكتوب.
مم. لا مش هينفع.
طب
تعالى
خلاص.
نتكلم على الواتساب.
طيب اديني ثانية بس اروح على حاجة اقف عليها. هو هنا
ماشي
مفيش
قول
تشيك
لنا.
بوينت؟
في ممكن تعمل سيف عادي او في اي حتة يعني، الموضوع مش صعب.
طب هو مش عاطيني مكان مثلا ميني ماب اي حاجة امشي عليها؟
هتلاقيها فوق، هتلاقي في بار فوق كده، هتلاقيه لما بيوجهك بيعمل لك أيقونة للميشن، أو بتلاقيه كده عمل زي خطوط ذبذبة كده، فاهم؟ تعرف إن أنت في المحيط ده اللي المفروض تدور فيه.
طب انا جاي من هنا. تمام
أنا هقفل معاك الديسكورد ده.
ماشي ماشي. طب مينفعش اطلع من هنا؟
more wanderers.
طب ايه مينفعش ننزل؟
Behind you!
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
في شادو تاني. اوكي اتك على ايه؟
Time to leave for good.
انا كده
I could
حرقته
beat
خالص.
you in my sleep.
مم. طب ايه؟ طب هي بتتعمل مرة واحدة بس؟ هنا ايتمز. طب الاف تقريبا ده بتاع الليل. ثانية واحدة عشان اعرف اكلمه على الواتساب. بقول لك ايه، هو الهيل بيبقى مرة واحدة ولا ايه؟ الهيل بيبقى مرة واحدة؟ والبانش دي كل ما اضرب ناس بتجمع. هو ظهر لي حاجة المفروض ليها كبيرة كده شوية، غير الطبيعيين. المفروض ان هو
Badly for the case.
دمجتها شوية بعد كده نفذت عليها البانش ده.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Other town selectmen sitting on their arses.
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
بيحصل عندي شوية دروب فريم. هو حصل عندك قبل كده ولا عشان دي على ال HDD؟
The welcoming committee.
Let's
بص
find
هو
the
أنا
inn. Let's
لما
find
بنقل
Charles.
على مكان جديد المفروض ان انا ابقى ماشي يعني. تقول ايه؟
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
A pretty word for the queen.
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
طب ايه؟ هو الاختيارات هنا بوقت. طب لو انا ما اخترتش ووقت عدى طبعا بيختار احسن اختيار صح؟ Inbox century. طب خلاص انا لقيت ست عجوزة كده قفلت في وش الباب. ده ايه ده؟
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Ante Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
What eh? What do you do here? Where is the... اختار بايه تاني؟
Could you point us to the tavern? We're expected.
The King's Arms. I'll not point it out to you as I disapprove of drinking. It's the large building next to the gallows.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
طب انا المفروض ان انا اروح اميت تشارلز مش عارف ديفانبورت at the end. مش سامع منك حاجة على فكرة.
There's the inn.
لا بصراحة الموضوع صعب. طيب نزله على الديسكورد. نزل ديسكورد على الموبايل وانا هستناك تتصل بيه.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers
Yes.
are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is called,
تبعتلي
your
تكست
servant
احسن
will
عشان
sit
انا الموضوع
with
ما
it.
سامع حاجة كويس.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, Where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
Charles مات ولا؟
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
هي مالها عصبية
The
ليه
esteemed
ست؟
select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
ماشي يا سيدي.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
ماشي.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increments. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Where did they go? Will they return? No, where is it?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
You study demonology?
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
We're of war? Alright. Perhaps we come for advice?
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
اوكي goodbye. شكرا على المعلومات اللي انت اديتها
We
لنا.
have what we need.
احنا ما استفدناش
Then I
منك
wish
اي
you
حاجة غير
success.
ان احنا عرفنا في
By my
كيرس بس
instruction,
خلاص
a
على
room
كده.
is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse.
وشكلك انت اللي ورا
I'll be
الكرسي
here
ده.
if you need me.
The
Damn it,
compass
Charles.
indicates that the
Those
direction
accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
انت سائلي دلوقتي
No,
يعني؟
But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
هنا في items. take items.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said their house stood above the docks.
Antea, Red. Come in.
حاضر هنيجي حاضر. ما تعيطيش طيب. انت كنت مراته؟
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these these dark times.
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry
Said
we didn't
أوي
get here on time.
subtitle.
Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
من شبحنا في البيت وانت عايشة معايا دي we since before.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
كان راجل متفائل وحبوب ولذوذ.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
ده تشارلز ده كان جامد بقى في المقالات بتاعته. بس هو الناس الكويسة كده دايما هو واحد يبقى حماسي وكده ويعمل خير وكل حاجة بيموت بدري.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
طب احنا هندور على الأشباح في البيت الأول.
You stay put. We'll find the way.
You have unlocked your first hand. It contains important information about the person is linked to. You can refer to this. طب يا عم استنى شوية. ندوس هنا. طيب ماشي.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Investigate the study. Investigate the bedroom. طيب فين البدروم؟
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
A new Scotch in G major by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a
Purcell the
fortune,
pianist, yeah?
but you
Okay.
cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
It was
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
from a chess set protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
كنتوا بتلعبوا الشطرنج؟ دي الكرة الأرضية ولا دي ايه بالظبط؟ I see my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of doomsday or nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing, is someone behind this? Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles was worried about the influence it had on the Saturn's dream. فكرني بحاجة الكلام ده. انت يا اسطى انت حشرتني هنا. دي نوتس احنا قلنا قبل كده. دي نوتس التانية. Side of the water and a few on the other. Know what I came to New Eden as minister in order to into the world. طب احنا كده خلصنا investigating في ال study. عاوزين بقى البيدروم، اعتقد دي البيدروم. where do nightmares come from؟ جت منين؟ يا ساتر، هقرا كل ده يا عم، كل دي نوتس. طب كويس ان هي موجودة من ضمن الايتمز عشان لو احتجتها في اي وقت. inventory. طب انا هجيب الحاجات دي ازاي تاني؟ تكل ايه inventory؟ ايه الايفالويشن دي؟ a silver brooch worn by Charles, engraved.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
طب هي مسكونة ولا ايه؟ بس كده؟
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
نوتس تاني. unsent letter to Esther's sister. لكن المفروض هو يتبعت لأختها. My dear sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. رسالة حزينة.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
That could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Three drops of lavender oil in مش عارف infusion before sleep. دي وصفة طبية. طيب investigate the cemetery. وده فين؟
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
أكيد ده برا البيت صح؟
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
هنوريهولك يا حاجة متقلقيش.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You
Be
too.
careful. يعني بتتكلم بالشكل ده يعني عيب. To find objective. Open your map. Okay. ثانية حاجة. ثانية
Yes.
حاجة.
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind. Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
هي بتتكلم ليه بالشكل ده؟
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Might help.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
شكرا يا حاج.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
Okay. Good one.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
أنا زهقتك معلش. No foodie.
Out of my way.
يا عم عايز اسألك سؤال يا عم. ماشي يا عم. شكرا. هو انا كده ببعد عنه.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
شكرا لك عدم مساعدتك. ازيك يا حاج؟ تعمل ايه يا حاج؟
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rowed ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry spectres and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need is information.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before. But never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time.
الراجل ده مش هستفيد منه
Folks stay
بحاجة.
indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure,
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
goodbye عشان عايز اخلص
I bid you
التحقيق
good
ده.
day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
شكرا يا سيدي. انا عاوز بس الغي التعليم اللي عليه ده.
A wisp, so close to town. Where are you leading me? More of you? You do not belong here.
ثانية واحدة ثانية واحدة.
So well. No one is safe here.
بتعامل.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
ثانية كده وانا ينفع اعمل حاجة inventory مثلا ايه ده؟ A small plant with مش عارف ايه dark green leaves. طب ايه can be found. ايه ايوه يعني بيعمل ايه ده؟ يعني اصلا مينفعش اخد حاجة. في ايتم. في حاجة بتنور هنا. انا قريب من حاجة. ده في حاجة في الخاتم بتاعي بتنور او في ايديا. انا كده قريب من حاجة صح؟ A Banisher you can feel place or object that have been marked by ghosts when element your ring will trigger orange. Look around, find source. If
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Ooh. هستخدم curse. Memories of the dead linger here. To reveal them you must gather the necessary sources. ايه بقى؟ Pirate.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
معايا قد ايه؟ عايز واحدة مني صح؟
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous
طب ودي
epidemic.
الاقيها فين؟ تقريبا هي دي.
This better stop soon.
طيب
Down you go.
حلو قطعت الانتباه. هاي كيف هطلع؟
Many dead in more recent years.
Banisher can perform ritual. The nature of the site determines which ritual should be performed. Performing a ritual can consume resources even if you select the incorrect ritual. طيب. To reveal the memories you need to perform Harking ritual. Okay. أنا فانا أجيب from memories.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, Ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely... am everything you've ever feared.
Wow.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
What? ايه اللي حصل ده؟
That thing he faced. What was it?
Charles Pipe.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. If I can find his grave.
لو انا قدرت اشوف الجريف بتاعه. طب هو مش المفروض يكون مكتوب اسامي على الجريف؟
These tombs are more lavish. Charles's should be around here somewhere. Here you are.
Make the ghost manifest. Charles Piper. Make manifest. Force the ghost spectre to appear.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk.
Charles.
We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time.
دلوقتي هنشوف Charles.
Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here.
موضوع خلى جسمي أشعر أصلا.
I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Is that Charles?
Until here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
What did you learn about the curse? Why not wait for our help?
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face.
الموضوع معيش في عذاب كبير قوي.
She was love. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing
ايه هتعملوا
once
بانشنج ولا ايه؟
opposed. Goodbye, Charles.
لا.
Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
إنسان طيب.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can't talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
والله مؤثر أوي. بجد والله.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
عارف طيب. Giant red. لا الموضوع مؤثر جدا. طب ايه مفيش هنا حاجات تتاخد؟ في ايدن زي مفيش هنا برضه حاجات تتاخد واحنا ماشيين كده. لا مين شفت فين؟ مفيش.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
What can you tell me about the meeting house?
Davenport closed it.
You sound surprised.
I am not. Do not go to the meeting house. Don't. And should I be in some way unclear, do not go to the meeting house.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
I'll come back later.
I'll be here until I'm not.
ما فيش بس ايتمز هنا هنا ولا هنا. مينفعش تكون اصلا. اعتقد دي تشيك بوينت.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
That wasn't Charles. That was the ghost of Charles.
Charles Davenport. Our oldest friend, the man who brought us together.
Our friend is dead. His ghost was a danger to his wife. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
As a Banisher, we bring closure. The dead have no business with the living. مش عارف.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A scent puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
ليكوا نفس انتوا تهزروا. And then I would kill you again.
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be how did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
طب ايه مينفعش نعمل سيف جيم؟ ده حلو. هو انا اتفاجأت.
Antea, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
طيب يا شباب، يعني احنا هنكمل بقى ان شاء الله بكرة اللعبة الجميلة دي. طبعا يعني النهاردة احنا بس كنا بنجربها، كنا بنشوف هي ايه النظام فيها. طبعا طلعت خرافية وجامدة جدا، القصة بتاعتها حلوة جدا، وانا بصراحة عاوز اكملها، واتسحلت معاها سحلة كبيرة يعني. بقالنا قد ايه في الستريم؟ بقالنا ساعة ونص، و يعني اول مرة بصراحة اقعد قدام لعبة قصصية بالشكل ده. ف يعني ان شاء الله بكرة يكون عندنا برضو نفس اللعبة. بس بالنسبة للانطباعات بتاعتي، وبالنسبة التجربة الأولى، بصراحة اللعبة أديها 9/10 في الحبة الصغيرين اللي أنا شفتهم دول، وأتمنى إن هي تفضل على كده طول الوقت. الموضوع مأساوي، زائد إن هو في حبة أكشن في الكومبات، مش اللي هو يعني مخلي الموضوع صعب، بس هو برضو سهل نوعا ما. ممكن لو كنت عملته على مثلا هارد، أو مثلا أكتر من هارد، ممكن يكون الموضوع يكون فيه أكشن أكتر أو حماسي أكتر. بس انت لو عايز تستمتع فعلا بالقصة، خليك على نورمال، و يعني هتلاقي برضو حبة حماس. طبعا هتلاقي حاجات مأساوية كتير جدا. آم، مش عارف يعني انا عيطت اصلا بسبب ان هو البانشنج بتاع تشارلز. وانا فعلا انا نفسي اعرف اكتر عن تشارلز، شكله كان شخصية كبيرة جدا، بس والمقالات بتاعته كمان كانت حلوة جدا 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 يعني. بس ده كان رأيي يعني في اللعبة. حابب برضو أسمع آرائكم. وإن شاء الله بكرة نفس الميعاد. سلام.